I guess the big elephant in the room is my mom passed away, so that fucking sucks. What's up, party people? It's been a long time. Today is going to be like a life update, but I want to do it vlog style and kind of insert some clips from over the past couple of months that I've been accruing, that's a good word, over the past couple of months, and kind of just give some narration of where I am in life right now, what's going on, and what, you know, I plan for the future. I didn't want this to be like a formal sit down video because I psych myself out too much, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna film this if I just don't go ahead and do it. So life has been lifing lately. Definitely had some more valleys and peaks, but we there and we still here, and you know, life goes on. My hair is getting so long. I'm not sure what I'm about to do to it because, you know, I don't be letting my hair grow out. I asked my sister for the link to her girl who do her braids. And she said she rolled her eyes, but she still sent it to me, talking about knowing that I'm not gonna get no braids, which is probably true, but you know, I like options. Most likely I'm gonna cut this off and put some color in it, but you know how the thing go. I just haven't feel like doing much of anything. Yeah, these past couple months have sucked, I ain't gonna lie. I guess the big elephant in the room is my mom passed away, so that fucking sucks. But before that, there were lots of emergency room visits, hospital admissions, nurse visit, in-home nurse visits at the house, me taking on the role of caregiving. It was a lot. It was a lot. I constantly told my mom, I was like, caregiving is not my ministry because I am not the person who likes medical related stuff and body fluids and stuff like that. But because it's my mom, you know, I stepped in and I did it. And she was like, I was reading some of her notes in her phone, which is wild. And she was saying how, well, my daughter Nicole says that caregiving is not her ministry, but she is doing an excellent job. And, you know, that touched my heart because, you know, when you're not well versed in something or you feel like you're not up to par in the area, you can be in your head about it, but people don't necessarily see it that way. It be you seeing it that way. So I'm happy that you know, in her final months of life, that she appreciated what I was doing, because baby, I felt like I was a fish out of water. I felt like I was drowning. I felt like I was all over the place, and her passing has only amplified that. I still feel lost. I still feel all over the place. I still feel like WTF. Yeah. But it's finally November. I think today's the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. We're getting ready to have her memorial service this month. So, yeah. I'm getting prepped to not move, but I'm getting prepped to travel down south. That's where her service will be. It sucks. It sucks because it's like, I'm the older sister of my 2 other sisters. There's 3 of us all together, and I'm the oldest, so it's kind of like, not necessarily that the reins have fallen with me because we all are in on it, but I have just, because I'm here, you know, in Georgia, and I was with my mother this year. My sister behind me, the middle sister, she took the reins the first time. My mom had breast cancer, so she went through the first year of it, and I came and I did the second year when their cancer returned. So yeah, I am here. So I've been like closing out her affairs, like her car, and then, you know, notifying her home, her apartment place, and, you know, closing out creditors. Because let me tell you something about America that I'm learning. I'm getting a crash course in, which I already knew. Number one, insurance is a scam. Been saying that forever. Life insurance is even more of a scam, period. Number two, crash course in cremation. I knew nothing about it. Very interesting process. Number three, creditors. They don't give a damn. And my mom had a lot of stuff automated, like coming out of her accounts. So I was like, I had to go in, I called creditors, and they all had that same speech. We're sorry for your condolences. Basically, please send us a copy of the death certificate so we can close out the account. Learning about estates, learning about who's liable for credit card debt. Like, I feel like I'm really finna, the entrepreneurial mind of mine, really finna like teach people how to do it, especially black people, because we don't be having our stuff together, unfortunately. And I get it. America ain't made it the easiest for us to have our stuff together. So, yeah, I feel like I really want to teach people just to lower the learning curve, even if it's just I put out some checklists of what you need and what you should be doing, and just videos like that. And I know that's another thing, black people won't like to talk about death, but baby, you got to talk about death. And it's not about being morbid, it's about being prepared, because I heard a guy say it once, none of us get out of here alive. So you gotta prep for it. And after going through all this, like doing my mom's final arrangements and stuff like that, man, yeah, I really want to help lower the learning curve, because baby, being thrown into this, because when my father passed away, my mom handled all this. So now that it's her, it's like we had to handle all of this. Pickled radish, key. DJ Khaled, major key. This ain't gonna be no mukbang, but I'm hungry. But yeah, I just came to say, life update, vlog style. I'm gonna insert some clips here with some dates, so I can kind of see where my headspace has been for the past couple months, and then I'll come back and wrap all this ish up in one nice little bow. All right, y'all. Start right when he came out of school. Talking about, you would think, right? I don't know. 38 years. It look like it already has its dressing on it. Let me check it out.
Thank you so much. You slide so perfectly.
Here in the hospital, facing the inevitable. This sucks. We there. This is my view. From the 5th floor. I'm gonna still continue to vlog my life. It's important to me. Even when moments suck. And here comes the bell that they need to come check home every night. What is today? October 11th. And crying on and off. contemplating what I'm gonna do with these hairs. Look at them gray hairs. They wildin'. I got gray hairs all over my head, man. Nonetheless. Peace. Good morning. Today feels like a pretty good day so far. I just woke up. Need to wash my face, but the shower I had last night, that thing put me to sleep. My eyes are already heavy because I have been crying, but yeah. I'm documenting this because this is what I do. I document my life, and this may just be one of those things that helps people understand how to go through grief. Or not even how to. This is definitely not no tutorial. This is what it looks like sometimes. I don't think that we don't necessarily have representations online to kind of like prep us, but you can't be prepared. You can't be. So disregard all that. I am just documenting this for my life because this is what I do. I document my life. I've been doing it for a very long time. I started vlogging. A long time. I'll put the date down here when I started, or put the first video I ever posted up in the cards for y'all or in the description box. But yeah, I'm up. I just made a few phone calls. I'm getting ready to officially publicly post this memorial post about my mom. And I woke up early this morning and I heard the caption for it. And so I'm getting the approval from my sister. One sister responded, so I'm waiting on the other one. And once they say, yeah, it's a go, I'll go ahead and post. And then the peopling begins. The peopling begins. But it's going to be good. I'm going to be fine. And if I'm not, I know how to set boundaries. I have set boundaries for myself, and I know my limits. So, yeah. That's just that on that, and let's find something to eat and or drink. All right. So we just left out of the funeral home for my mom's final, services. It was a lot. I think I'm gonna talk about it later, or maybe not. But I kind of just want to vlog and document this. So I came and sat by the little fountain they have out here, and I feel my back getting wet, but it's okay. But yeah, we there. I'll talk with y'all later. So I had the bright idea today to wake up and go to the gym, and I told my sister to come with me. And now I feel hangry. But I said I can commit to 20 minutes. We did over 20 minutes. We did like 35, 40 minutes. It was good though. I feel good. I went and got me a juice. They put a lot of ginger in it, so it's burning my chest. So I just need some food first. So my sister is in Walmart getting something because she's gonna cook us some breakfast. It's really gonna be about some brunch, really. Considering the time, but it don't matter. But yeah, I had the vision last night, and I was like, I'm gonna get up in the morning and go work out. Because the weekend, I won't say it was emotionally rough. I just was, I know my patterns when I'm avoiding something. And I was definitely avoiding thinking about the fact that my mother died. Like, lady, what the heck? You just gonna die? So I was avoiding those thoughts. Still feeling what I felt, but I bought me some cookies, chips, and I was watching movies and watching stuff and eating cookies and chips. And I feel good about it, and I'm okay. But today I was like, you know, because we have the technical stuff and the logistical stuff to work out now for her celebration of life service, like I had to be more alert. And sugar is the devil when it comes to alertness. So I knew I had to refine sugar. Let me be specific. That white shit, horrible. And I know it makes me feel crazy. So I was like, no, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get up and work out. So I have some good endorphins running through my body. I got me a juice, a beet juice with a lot of ginger. Well, I didn't ask for a lot of ginger, but they put a whole bunch of ginger in it. Like, it is gingery. I'm waiting it to get to room temperature because I really don't like cold juices or water. So I'm waiting it to get a little warmer so I can just drink it. And yeah, so now I'm in the parking lot waiting for my sister to come out of Walmart because I ain't going to nobody's grocery store because that is not my ministry. Grocery shopping and washing clothes? No, ma'am. 0 out of 10 not recommend. That's a cute little baby. But yeah, y'all, extending myself grace one day at a time to feel what I feel, do what I want to do, but also to incorporate some healthy habits because I know what to do. So I was gonna do it. It ain't no diet, ain't no lifestyle change, I ain't doing none of that. I'm just incorporating. I can move my body, I can drink some green juices, but also too, if I want a sub, which is what I've been craving this week, I'm gonna buy me a sub later on. And that's just that on that. So yeah, and I also want to document my life and my journey, you know, as I get through this, because I think people need to see what it looks like to, like I was just telling my sister, I was like, it sucks, but we got to continue living. Like, we have to. We're living. So this is what it looks like to continue living your life. So yeah, we're there. All right, so I will check back in with y'all later if there's anything else to report. Today I felt a little sad this morning. That's all right now. I think it was more, of course, grief, but overwhelmed of like planning my mom's service and stuff like that, and just essentially not wanting to do it. Hopefully y'all can get me over this water. But yeah, I just don't want to do that. There's a number of reasons why, because who thinks about having to plan a funeral service or a memorial service for their parents? And when my father passed away, my mom was the one that did it. So she just did everything. And so I was kind of innately taking on that role. But then also when I had my therapy session yesterday, she was just like, you might want to avoid trying to go into that default setting of just working and just taking on and then doing everything, because I've done, I'm a graphic designer, so I've done several like funeral programs and obituaries for people. So it's not the funeral part. Like, I'm not squeamish about, it's funny because I'm not squeamish about dead people. Like, it doesn't spook me or anything like that. So I feel like I have the grace to, because grace is also an empowerment, you know. I feel like I've been graced to do those things in people's time of need. But you know, when it's your mom, it's a little bit different. It's a lot of it different, I ain't gonna lie. And then taking on all the other responsibilities associated with it, just like with the planning what to do with the remains and stuff like that, and coordinating with family and all that. It's a lot more than just doing the program, you know. Even just getting people to send me their pictures to put in there into the program. And I always say this, for me, the hardest part about this has been not the grief itself, because I was here with my mom. You know, I was here to help her as she went through this second bout of chemo and cancer returning. So it's not so much the grief that has been the big, I guess, issue, if you want to call it that, for lack of a better word. But it has really been, for me, the peopling. I don't like people like that. I love people, but I don't like people like that. I'm very much a loner. Very much so. You know? And sometimes that can make it very tough for me to be like, to people. I feel people be draining my energy. I feel like because I actually put a lot of genuine energy into people and into situations. Like if I'm talking to you, I'm giving you my full self in that moment. You get what I'm saying? So, it's just a lot. So having to communicate to people like what's going on, or people want to know the dates. Then my mom lived in Georgia for more than a decade, so she has people here that love and care about her and want to honor her. All that. It's cool. Cool. But they were from Palm Beach, and my mom's the queen of Palm Beach. So it's just all of that part, like people calling and having to talk and give updates. And it's just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Again, the jury is still out on whether I'm an adult or not. So why are y'all entrusting me to all this stuff? Like, that's really how I feel. So, that's where I am. But I'm also remembering to extend myself grace and take it one day at a time, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we figuring it out as we go along. How y'all doing? So I'm just coming on here to make a quick, I don't even know you want to call it like an intro to this video, but I'm about to do something very weird that I pushed off from last week. I'm going to pick up my mom's remains. She wanted to be cremated, and I'm headed to the funeral home. I have the urn in my seat, and it's weird. And it's not weird because, like, bodies, cremation, death, that doesn't spook me out. I'm not spooked by stuff like that. I guess it's just, it's making it real that I won't see her in the flesh ever again in this life. And I think it's really putting like a, oh, this is for real. This wasn't just no crazy ass dream. My mom's not just on vacation and I'll be picking her up from the airport soon, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm headed to do. This is the introduction, so I'll let y'all know how I feel when I get there.